Hi, my name is Veronica, and this is the model makeup routine number 3. So I'm going to be giving away 5 eyeshadow sticks today, and you'll learn more about how to enter later. I've been modeling on and off since I was like 17 or 18. I'm trying to move more into acting, but I've done commercials for L'Oreal and Matrix, and I worked with Anastasia Beverly Hills. I do a lot. I'm moving more towards acting, so I've been trying to get more into that, movies and stuff and commercials. So on the daily basis, I normally don't really wear makeup, mainly like chapstick, concealer if I have a pimple. But when I try to look more presentable, I'll do a bit more with my makeup. Sometimes I do it lighter, depending on how my skin is feeling. Today my skin hates me, so we're gonna do a little bit more than usual. That's gonna be my routine. So first I'm gonna use one of these disposable cleansing wipes to get rid of any sweat or dirt on my face before we put makeup on. Just look like this. Now we are going to moisturize a little bit as soon as this dries a bit so that the makeup that we put on isn't all dry and flaky. Just a little bit. I'm just using Cetaphil. So just a tiny bit. Next, I will put on foundation, and I just use this one by Wet n Wild. You can buy it at the drugstore, it's pretty cheap. The only foundation that doesn't break me out, so that's what we're gonna use. And just put it all over. Make sure to get it down your neck, on your ears, so that you match. And then I tap it, just because it feels nice. I don't know if this does anything. Let's see. Yep, not blended. Make sure you do this in the mirror. And I put it on my eyelids too, just because I don't like using concealer under my eyes, so this is what I do. Okay, now that we're done with that. And next, I just take a little bit, I have this Clinique, it's a concealer / foundation, and I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, just for any extra pimples or red spots that we have to cover. I have this beauty right here. So we're gonna cover with our finger. And the thing with foundation and concealer, I don't mind if it still shows through a little bit, just because it looks more like real skin, so. Down her neck. I have this knockoff beauty blender, I guess. It's a MAC Fix Plus, but you could use any sort of water or something. I just don't have a sink here to wet it with, and just spray it a bit to get it a bit damp. And then I will take my powder, and this is also by MAC, and it's just the mineralized skin finish. And I just take the tiniest bit, and I'll just put some powder on, because I am super oily, I can fry chicken on my face, so we need to powder. I mainly put it on my T-zone, right here, where it gets the most oily. My cheeks are always super red, and I can never cover them with makeup. That looks good. I also bring it down my neck, even though you don't really need to powder your neck, but I do it anyway, just because I like to put powder everywhere. Okay, now we're done with that. All right, next I like to contour because I have an egg-shaped face, and I'm very round, so I want to look like I have cheekbones. This is, actually a blush, but it's in the color Harmony, and it's kind of like a brownish taupe shade. And I take that with sort of this kind of brush to get it inside my cheekbones. Okay, let's see, how are we gonna do this? I just take the tiniest bit, swirl it around, tap it off. Now I suck in. And I just put the tiniest amount. Make a fishy face. I know it doesn't look like it's doing anything right now, but just wait. I have another trick, okay. And I put some under my jaw, just in case, because when I laugh, I get a double chin, because I always go like this, okay? I'm usually here for a while, just doing this. Also because I like how it feels, so. Okay, once we have done that, wow, my ear is super red. That's nice, okay. I will take a bronzer. This is by Physicians Formula. I'm not sure what color it's in, but we need to bronze. Because also this foundation is a bit too dark for my face, so we need to make it match to my neck. Tap it off and go down the neck. And I hate wearing blush because, like I said, my face is always red, so I always just put bronzer on my cheeks instead of blush. try to cover the redness. So, and I will usually just take my brush like this, squeeze it, and go like this. And do your nose. Really anywhere where the sun would naturally hit your face. And then do my temples. So normally after I finish my bronzer, I'll go in with highlight. So I just have one of these like little brushes, and I use this, it's called Mary Luminizer. Looks like this. And I'll just take the tiniest bit and tap it off. And I like to do the tip of my nose, just because it looks cute. And then I just kind of tap a little bit here, there. Just the high points of your cheekbones. Okay, done with that. Then I just like to blend that together with the bronzer so it looks a bit more natural. I like to go back in with my powder and kind of carve out where I will put the bronzer, like at the bottom, to make it a little more noticeable. Because also my face is super red, like my cheeks. So I just do this with the tip of my blender sponge, and I go like this. And I sort of just, oh, nice brush hairs. Looks like a beard, okay. I kind of just carve out my cheek. Same on the other side. You have to see if it matches. Yep, that looks good. And normally I'll just leave this like this while I do the rest of my makeup, and I'll brush it away at the end. So, normally what I would do next is I would brush out my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are like caterpillars and they always tend to fall down. So I just take one of these brushes that I take from Sephora and I just brush them out, get any powder out of my eyebrows. Now that my eyebrows are nice and brushed up, okay. What I do next, now I'm going to move on to my eyeballs. This eyeshadow pencil looks like this. And normally I only really do eyeshadow underneath my eyes because I don't like wearing mascara on the bottom of my eyes. So I like to do like a brownish, goldish, orangish kind of color on the underneath. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And just sort of put a little bit, oops. Try not to get it all over the place, and then I like to blend it out. And I have like greenish blue eyes, so I love these kind of colors because it makes them look more bright. Do the same on the other side. I think that looks even, hopefully. And I'll just put a little bit right here in the crease and blend it out. I just realized that I've been looking like a ghost. So normally I'll take a chapstick. This is just by Carmex because I have makeup on my lips, and I'll go like this and rub my lips together and then wipe off my lips so that I do not look like a corpse anymore. I think that's better. Next, what I usually do is I'll take any brown eyeliner. This one's also from MAC. And I will line on the top of my eye right here inside, which looks kind of freaky, but it's fine. It makes your eyelashes look thicker so you don't have to put on as much mascara. So I'll do that. Okay, another side. I think those are even. Okay. Then what I will normally do is I will just take some sort of fluffy brush like this, and I'll go in with my bronzer, take a little bit on there, and just put some on in the crease of my eye, just so I look like I have life, because I am so pale and so white. And the same on this eye. I like to do the tip of my nose and also underneath my lip, because I heard it makes it look bigger, but I don't know if that's true, but I do it anyway. Honestly, I use any mascara because I feel like they all work the same. I don't know what this one's from, but this is what it looks like. The only thing with mascara is that I hate when it gets clumpy, so I'll normally take the tube and wipe off all of the extra, just because it is less likely to get all over your face that way. But watch, I'm still gonna manage to do it right now. Okay, now you pull your ugly mascara face. Oh no, I'm scared. Okay, and I just wiggle it. Okay, now we have to brush through because I am not a fan of the clumpy mascara look. So I go in with the same little spoolie that I use for my eyebrows, and I will normally just brush through my eyelashes to get rid of any clumps because I don't like that spider leg look. See, that just looks so much better. Okay, now this side. We can move on to lips, which is one of my favorite parts. So, I love to line my lips, and I always just use a color that's kind of close to my natural lip color. So this one is by NYX, looks like this. Clearly I like it because this is like a little nub left. So I just wipe off. Okay, and I just line my lips. I just do the outline a bit, like that. The bottom. Fill it in the tiniest bit. And then I'll just take any tinted chapstick that's like a berry color. This one's from Clinique, looks like this. And I'll just put on the tiniest bit on my bottom lip. Rub my lips together. Okay, now we have to wipe this off because I look crazy. Just a clean brush like this and blend that away. And blend up because you don't want to have a muddy face. This might take a while. So now I am going to go back in with this little thing and get rid of the dry mascara on my eyelids. You just like scrape it away and it should go easily. Problem solved. Then I will just normally go back in and blend everything together. Once again. Get rid of any dry patches. Cool. Once I finish with all of my makeup, if you go a little bit overboard on the powder or any of the bronzer or anything, I like to just use, you could use any mist or setting spray and just spray your face. And also it feels really good, and this is my favorite part ever. I would just do this all day. So just take it kind of far away from your face and just, and then I'll just normally fix my hair, get rid of brush hairs. Better than when we started, I think. So we are going to be giving away 5 of these eyeshadow pencils, and this color is amazing, and I'm obsessed with it. And it's in a stick form, but it's very powdery and soft, and it's super easy to blend. And it looks like this. I don't know if you could see. It's kind of like a orangey goldish shade, which is perfect if you have light eyes, but any color eyes. And the giveaway details will just be right here on the screen, so make sure you enter because this is awesome.